Exercise 5.3. So we'll begin with the sixth question. The sixth question, students, please refer from the textbook. The question is, the diagonal of a rectangular field is 60 meters more than the shorter side. If the longer side is 30 meters more than the shorter side, find the sides of the field. So sixth question is exercise 5.3, sixth one. The diagonal of a rectangular field is 60 meters more than the shorter side. If the longer side is 30 meters more than the shorter side, find the sides of the field. So here the diagonal is dependent on the shorter side, and even the longer side of the rectangular field is dependent on the shorter side. So let us assume that the shorter side of the rectangular field be x. Let the shorter side of the rectangular field be x meters. Given that the diagonal of the rectangular field, the diagonal is 60 meters more than the shorter side. So the diagonal is 60 meters more than the shorter side. So we will write as x plus 60. And the longer side, so the longer side is 30 meters more than the shorter side. So the longer side is 30 meters more than the shorter side. Now let us draw the figure for this. So the longer side we will assume as the length of the rectangle, and the longer side is x plus 30 and the shorter side is x, and the diagonal is given to us as x plus 60. So in a rectangle each angle is 90 degrees. So we can get the value of x by using the Pythagoras theorem. So by Pythagoras theorem, we have the hypotenuse. So this is your hypotenuse. X plus 60 is the hypotenuse. The longer side is x plus 30 and the shorter side is x. So we have x plus 30, x plus 60 whole square is equal to x square plus x plus 30 whole square. So by Pythagoras theorem we have hypotenuse square is equal to side square plus side square. So expanding this, a plus b whole square, it is in the form of a plus b whole square, which is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. A square plus b square plus 2ab is equal to x square plus, again we will expand x plus 30 whole square as a square plus b square plus 2ab, 2 times x times 30. Now we will get x square plus 3600 plus 6 times 2 is 120x is equal to x square plus x square plus 900 plus 30 times 2 is 60x. So we will get x square plus 3600 plus 120x is equal to 2x square plus 60x plus 900. So I'll take all these terms to the right side. So 2x square plus 60x plus 900. The first term plus x square, if I move to the right, it becomes minus x square minus 3600 minus 120x is equal to 0. So we will get x square, 2x square minus x square. So 2x square minus x square is x square. 60x minus 120x is minus 60x plus 900 minus 3600 plus 900 is minus 2700. So minus 2700 is equal to 0. Now we got a quadratic equation. Now this quadratic equation, if we solve, we will get the value of the shorter side and the longer side of the rectangle. So when I solve 27, 27 is 9 times 3. So 2700 can be written as 90, and so this 60x can be written as minus 90x plus 30x minus 2700 is equal to 0. So here I'll take x common, x minus 90 plus 30 common, x minus 90 is equal to 0. So x plus 30 into x minus 90 is equal to 0. So x value is minus 30 and x is equal to plus 90. So here the value of x is, that is the length of the, find the sides of the field. So here the shorter side is x, shorter side of the rectangular field is x, which is equal to 90 centimeter, and the longer side is x plus 30, which is equal to 90 plus 30, which is equal to 120 centimeter, 120 meters, it's not in centimeter, 120 meters. And the diagonal is x plus 60, which is equal to, x value is 90, 90 plus 60 is 150 meters. Moving to the next 7th problem, exercise 5.3, 7th problem. Students, please refer to the textbook for the question. The difference of squares of two numbers is 180. The square of the smaller number is 8 times the larger number. Find the two numbers. I repeat the question. The difference of squares of two numbers is 180. The square of the smaller number is 8 times the larger number. Find the two numbers. So let us assume that the two numbers be x. So let us assume the two numbers be x and y. So let the numbers be x and y. Given, according to the question, the difference of the squares of two numbers. Given difference of the squares of two numbers is 180. That implies the two numbers are x, y, squares. We'll get the square, and the difference is 180, which is equal to 180. And given the square of the smaller number is 8 times the larger number. So let us assuming that the larger number is x. Let the larger number be x and smaller number be y. Let larger number be x and smaller number be y. Now according to the question, the square of the smaller number, here the smaller number is y. So the square of smaller number is 8 times the larger number, is 8 times larger number. The square of the smaller number is y square. is 8 times the larger number, 8 times of x. So y square is 8x. So let this be your equation 1. So what is given? X square minus y square is equal to 180. So we have x square, y square value we can get as 8x, and substitute here 8x is equal to 180. So we can get as x square minus 8x minus 180 is equal to 0. Now we have to take the factors of 180. So 180 factors can be 10 and 8. Okay, 10 into 18 and 10. So we will get x square minus 18x plus 10x minus 180 is equal to 0. Minus 18x plus 10x will give you minus 8x. So in this way we will take x common, x minus 18. If I take 10 common, x minus 18 is equal to 0. So x plus 10 into x minus 18 is equal to 0. The values of x are x is equal to minus 10 and x is equal to 18. So x cannot be negative, so the value of x is 18 over here. Therefore the numbers are x is equal to 18 and y square is equal to 8x, which implies y square is equal to 18 into 8. So 8 times 18, 8 8 64, carry 2, 8 ones 8, 144. So y square is equal to 144 and we will get y value as root 144, and root 144 is 12. So x value is 18 and y value is 12.